the chairperson. You know, Makerere University did not award any fake degrees. Neither did it withhold any degrees. The alleged media reports were unfounded. You believe them be aimed at tarnishing the image of this great institution. I said already that this is a great institution. I don't need persuading on that one. But you see, what are you responding to? These media reports are not alleged. They were actually there. Because when you use this term alleged, it is as if they were not there. These media reports were actually there. And the specificity I wanted myself was for somebody to take a report from this particular newspaper and say, look, what they are saying here is false because of ABC. That is not being said. And so, this is why you find that Honorable Lord is saying, I even have evidence and so on and so forth. This evidence should come from you, from your operation, to show that as far as you are concerned, no problem. I could give other examples, but you know, what do your records say? You compare what you call alleged media reports, but actually they are not alleged because they were actually there and they reported these things. And you compare with what your records say and you say, look, this is actually intended to tarnish our image. Secondly, there is the question of quality assurance. This business of altering marks, grades and things, classifications and so on, eventually goes back to quality assurance. You see, it may be one or two cases, but if it is there, if it is there actually, then people will say Makerere degrees. When you give 10,000 degrees an academic year, and only 2 fall in this category. But we who observe will say Makerere degrees are like this. So it is a serious matter of quality assurance, and I think you said the committee is going to report when? Okay. Next month. Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing this report. Otherwise, I only wanted to say this is a serious matter which requires, again, a more analytical approach than the one we are being given here. Alleged media reports. They are not alleged media reports, they are actually there. Thank you.
Number one, fake degrees. That's why I say after the last graduation, we did not issue a fake degree as such. And I would like to request the AR on what we did when we learned of this. They are just clarifying the graduation list on alone.
Thank you very much, members. When this issue actually came up last year, in November, we called a meeting, a stakeholders meeting involving the principals, the deans, and the registrars of the colleges. We interfaced with them, and we agreed in that meeting that all the results that had been submitted to the academic register for people to graduate be taken back to the colleges. And what the colleges were supposed to do was to review the marks that had been submitted to academic register and compare with the records that had been left in the colleges. After the verification, then they were supposed to submit those names of people who were supposed to graduate back to the Department of the Academic Register. So verification was done by the colleges, all the colleges in the university, and then thereafter the results were submitted to the academic registrar to put the graduation list for those people who qualify to graduate in January 2015.
So that was for about 5 degrees. With the issue of alteration of...
Before you go, the colleges did the verification.
Yes.
But I was asking, in the digital era, as academic registrar, have you accessed what is in the colleges? Yes. Like you are in your office, I want to know what is in social sciences and humanities.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chairperson and members. The digital we are talking about is actually available in Makerere University. We have a system, the ABIS, that even the students can be in a position to check for their results online. And even you as a parent, as long as the student can give you the access code, as a parent you can still access the student the results for the student online on the computer.
The question is, the student can access it.
Yes.
But I was saying, you yourself.
Yes.
Like if you entrusted the college registrars to do that, did you do a counter check on your own, like in your office? Can you check and see if the college registrars have done the right thing?
Yes.
That's what I wanted to know.
There is, because actually whenever there is any change, there is what we call a log. And therefore I can be in a position to check if there was a change of the mark. I track the log on the system.
And that would have been the answer. Professor, I'm not related. The moment you look at it, you become fake.
Okay, was one leads to the other. Yeah. All some marks. Some issue, backward.
It's okay, proceed.
That's we learned of this way back in November, before the graduation. And we set up a committee. The purpose of setting up a committee, after the terms are clear, to review between the terms of the secretaries, to review some records of departments, schools and boards of examination, appeals and universities, to identify the level and points at which the change of marks are being done, to identify the person that are directly involved, to assess the level of gravity of the problem, to assess the appropriateness and safety of the software used for management of exams marks, to carry out any other task, and to make recommendations to the management. So,
can you lay the professor later?
Yeah,
shall lead the topic.
That's right. So the committee is in place, but as far as the last graduation is concerned, we check the marks. But also, we are checking all from first year, second year, and third year, so we're checking all the records of the university. That's the purpose of this committee. Otherwise, for the 5 degrees of university graduation, because we check those records, but we are checking other records. And we do admit that it is possible the marks are what were altered, but not for the last graduation, because it was thoroughly checked by the colleges. So what the committee now is doing is check first year results, second year results, and fourth year and so on. But for the last graduation, we made sure that nobody goes to this when he has to satisfy the requirements. But now we are taking first year, second year, some fourth year and so on, all the results.
There is one thing lacking here. You have stated you are meeting with the guild, and whatever you are giving here, there is no backing information. When I was watching NTV, that Ivan Muhwezi, the president, was stating that we agree with you, but you later turn around. Secondly, I want to know, government-sponsored students, and government is not sending money in time. Now, if government fails to send the money, where the parents get money in time? If government, where we are paying our taxes, fails, you are failed to bring a system which manages students to pay money in time. For example, Professor, how often do you meet with these students before these issues of fees and what kind of tuition coming? And we want to learn that, because the moment there is any gap between you and the students, that's what is happening. Secondly, the 100% policy, I'm at least sure that you could devise other means of making students learn how to pay money in time, other than always waiting that they are going for coursework tests and then they are waiting that they are going for exams. Recently, you developed a system where you make students decide when they have entered the classes, because many do it. Now, why don't you develop a system of that? You go to the private system, because even the government is not paying money in time. Now, start sending us out. Say you have not paid to get out, give the lecturers this, so that we avoid these problems. But what I want to assure you that even these parents don't have money. They don't have money, but they have to pay. Two, they are looking at the number of operations we are having. For example, they are looking at East African community, where the policy was passed that all students in East Africa should not be charged extra fees. For you, you have refused, you are not charging extra fees. But other countries like Kenya, Tanzania, our students from Uganda are paying more money because they are foreign students. For you, you have said, Kenyans come, just pay the little you have. So I am asking Mr. Vice Chancellor, why don't you develop a system of managing these students before they go for strikes? When you meet the guild, let them put it in writing. Let them sign in the meeting that they have been with you. But they are always distancing from themselves from it. They say, you always change your arguments with them. That's why they go to strike.
Okay. Really, taking the university too much for a ride. The university needs money to run. My only issue is I would like the Vice Chancellor to give us the joining instructions which says students should pay 100% by this time. Because if they know, if you put it in the joining instruction and they don't follow it, because there are so many.
If AGOA needs money from us, can they give us what their plans are to export to the USA? And finally, what have they done and what are they planning to promote export? And if these issues are properly addressed, then maybe this committee could be comfortable with their removing this supplementary article. But if not, if they have nothing tangible to put on the table, I think not only should AGOA be one year, but we should not also give them money. Because we can't be giving money to AGOA to be flying all over the world and they're not giving any tangible results. That's vote number 01. Now, I would like to address also vote 155. That's the Ugandan Cotton Development Organization. We know what the essence of a buffer stock is. Buffer stock is an issue even an elementary A-level economics student will know. We create a buffer stock to stabilize prices so that you can at least bring in equilibrium demand and supply. And now we're being told here to approve this 10 billion. What I would like this committee to be addressed. One, is there any existing stock? And if the stock is there, where's the warehouse? We have to see that warehouse. Because to the best of my knowledge, and I need to stand corrected here, Uganda does not have any cotton buffer stocks. And I would also like the committee to be advised. What are the volumes that you are planning to buy? And how much are you paying for each kilo? And where are you buying this 1 kilo from? We need to know that. Because my area produces cotton, my constituency produces cotton, and as far as I know, it is one of the worst crops that actually should be putting money. Instead of promoting cotton, I think we should be promoting something else that is beneficial.